Lorenzi, after a 5-year losing streak, the SWAC has finally won back-to-back Celebration Bowls. It was Florida A&M that did it a couple of years ago. This past year, it was Jackson State. And the question coming into the 2025 season is, with Southern University and Jackson State picked to win their divisions, there are other teams that are out there vying to get to the Celebration Bowl. The question is, who will it be?
Well, one thing I can say is after speaking to every single team in this conference, one thing is crystal clear, and that is that the goal is the same. They all want to get to the Celebration Bowl. The name of the game is to win, regardless of where they ranked in the preseason coaches poll.
Anytime you can have a national championship run, you're going to lose a few pieces. So we did a good job of, replacing those few holes that we had. But we got a great group of core guys coming back that we're excited about. Probably the most dominant player on our football team is Jeremiah Williams. He's a legacy guy, came to Jackson State, had an opportunity to leave after Celebration Bowl. There was a bunch of schools out there inquiring about, having him on their rosters, but he chose to stay with us. But very dominant player.
Oh, man, I'm very excited, man. Blood flowing, spirits up, man. I'm ready to get to it.
I can't remember where we were picked last year, but I definitely remember where we finished, and that was second. So, I think ultimately at the end of the day, we gotta have to have a great year for us to finish one, and that means some things got to happen for us going in the right direction with our players, with our staff, with our alumni. So I'm happy, but we still got a lot of work to do.
It's a poll, so we had to go out there and play. It really didn't matter where we was picked at. We know our goal is to win the championship, and everybody's gonna go out there and give it their best shot.
We all shooting just to execute. That's the main thing. Execute, go out there, play for one another, play for the seniors, have the young guys come up, keep the tradition going. We're trying to build a tradition of winning.
I'm a guy that, we're always striving for excellence and, also off the field. Our players understand that they got to strive for, they got to be chasing great grades. They got to be chasing degrees. And so that's what we believe in.
The chase is the acronym that we stand by, and it's the pillars that hold this team, hold this program up: discipline, accountability, character, habits, attitude, sacrifice, and excellence. That's what we break it down on each and every day. And I believe he's done a great job of making us buy in, to the vision that he has for this team, and he has championship pedigree. You can really buy into a guy that's been there.
It's all about technique, sure, fundamentals, attention to detail equals the execution of the play. When you have 5 games and you lose a total of 14 points, that's what it was.
I understood the challenges, I understood the assignment, and I understood what was needed, and I felt like I had what is needed there to get the program back to where it needs to be.
And what is the team's slogan or motto that you guys are following this season?
Close the door.
Close the door.
You can't leave a door open because it's left up for other things to come through. Just close the door, finishing everything, whether that be in the classroom, off the field, or even just being a man in your life. Just close the door. Make sure everything is handled and taken care of to the best of your ability.
You have Kelby Givens back. He is the preseason defensive player of the year. Talk about him and what he means to this program.
Kelby is our bell cow. He's the leader of the team. He's a young man who works hard at everything he does. He's not a big rah-rah guy. He's a leader by example.
And I'm coming behind a lot of guys, who play for Southern University, so I know I have a standard to uphold. I'm just holding my brothers accountable, being my brother's keeper. So, if they're doing something wrong, like, hey, man, this is not how we go. And so that's what it looks like.
We have nobody left on that football team from the last championship team. Until you be a champion, you got to understand what that look like. We got coaches that don't want it, but we don't have any players that understands that. And so we got to instill that mindset, in them guys that they are good enough, but we got to do all the little things right.
All I can say is there was a lot of mistakes that we made that we could have did better in, but we looked over those mistakes. We watched film, and I feel like this year is going to be a way better year.
We don't care about the pre, we care about the post. And I've seen those things go a bunch of different ways, a bunch of different years. And so our kids, we think that's cute. That's our word for that. All that stuff is cute in the preseason. The rubber gonna have to meet the road, as my grandma used to say.
We're bringing in leaders. We're bringing in guys that I don't have to chase off the field. All last year I was chasing guys off the field, going to study hall, go to class. This year we have guys in place that will handle that.
I'm very excited. It's senior year. Want to go out with a bang and do everything correct. So I feel like if we go out with a bang, I'll be good.
We were tied or had a chance to win 3 games in the fourth quarter. So we had an opportunity to win 6, 7 games. We just didn't do it. So at the end of the day, what we want to be able to do is go out there and compete every single day. We call it the Wild Wild West for a reason, right? Nobody knows.
Every game's a new opportunity. UAPB is a really special place. We got a close group, and we're excited. This is going to be the best team we've had.
Well, one of the things we're excited about here is our schedule right here on HBCU Go. It should be an exciting one. The SWAC is excited, and so are we.